Hello, so I am doing the book crawl in Charlotte this month. I was really wanting to get Wild and Wrangled at Trope just because it is a romance-only bookstore, but I wanted to get it on pub day and they are not open today. So the new plan is to hit a few and buy it along the way. I think today I'm doing Fred and June's, Goldberry, Second Look books, and I believe Main Street books. It has a cafe nearby and that's gonna get me in trouble because I'm gonna want to stay there the whole day and read Wild and Wrangled in one sitting. So I'm gonna probably go to the cafe after I buy the book, sit for a little bit and like read a tiny bit, and then come home. Sorry, my phone keeps sliding down. But yeah, like I was just talking to my friend and she was like, I read a little bit, I read the author's note and I'm going home because I don't want to cry in public, and I feel that. So we'll see how far I get. Yeah, let's go mark some of these others off. I'm gonna sob. Just the dedication. Welcome home. She just wanted to be a flower girl. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
Okay.
I was waiting for mom to get home, but I think she went to she does her mom's pills today.
Yeah.
Okay, love you.
Love you. I'm gonna love them. I'm gonna love them so much. No. Anytime we are going to jump back to 15 years ago, I'm gonna lose my mind. 100% I will be losing my mind just to get snippets throughout. My expectation right now is that we'll casually get flashbacks, but then like once something major is about to happen, we'll get the full rundown of like what happened between the two of them. And it's gonna break me. All these relationships in this series so far has been so good. Like, Lila just writes tender moments between these couples so well that with just the situation that we have from like this past relationship, kind of high school sweethearts, and her being a single mother while her ex has moved on and like she just has a failing relationship right now, or like one that just ended. This is gonna wreck me. so hard. I'm gonna read off screen for a while because I want to like start annotating and writing little notes in here. That's gonna take longer and I don't want to have to like sift through bunch of footage of me reading, and so if I have commentary throughout, I guess I'll like turn the camera on real quick and say something, but it's a reading vlog and I don't want to give anything away. Like, that's more so for a separate review, because once I'm finished with this, I do want to have a video where I go through the entire series and say like my ranking for each FMC, MMC, just like their love story in general and just overall book. So I'll either do like a tier list ranking, which that kind of seems silly when it's only 4 books, but I feel like that just makes it more fun. So I might do that, or I'll just speak and tell you what my ranking is. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe this has finally come. And I say that, and I have only gotten into her books the past 2 months, I would say. That sounds about right. But they have been occupying my brain so heavily. I can't imagine what it's been like for you that have read this series from like start to finish, like during like release times, because I've been able to binge it, whereas other people had to wait, not crazy long, but longer, obviously. Just the amount of time that I had to wait for this, I was losing it. Absolutely losing it. It's gonna be a hard time for me to say goodbye to Rebel Blue Ranch, to be completely honest. This is like the first romance series that I've actually fallen in love with that can kind of make me say, oh wait, I might be a romance girl. So am I just like a cowboy western romance girl? I don't know yet, but this, yes. It's the way that he remembers everything about her. I'm not gonna do spoilers because this is like a spoiler-free reading vlog. But for those who have read it / are currently reading, I'm just gonna say the color blue, water / a towel, and an empty bar. I am literally at the start of chapter 6, and I love him with my entire heart. Okay, so I just got to the second flashback, and I'm at a section that's probably about to make me want to cry, and like a big moment within the start of their like overall relationship, so I'm nervous. Oh gosh. I was already nervous within the first 5 chapters, but with this one, so like literally chapter 7, so the second flashback, he might have Gus beat. He might have Gus beat. Oh, that's so hard to say. So my original plan was to start and finish this yesterday. Since I was running around a lot doing the book crawl and then came home and like went for a walk with my mom, by the time I was able to like settle down after dinner, I grabbed my book and I just got tired very quickly. So today we will finish it. Also, isn't this the cutest? I got it from New Romantics in Orlando. Something that I'm really loving about this one so far is that despite all the others also having callbacks to like other relationships and things that have just happened throughout Meadowlark, this one has so much of it, because at this point obviously we've read 3 books within Rebel Blue Ranch, so I'm loving the callbacks to different like funny situations that we've read about previously. Okay, I'm trying to finish tonight. I have 110 pages left. So I'm getting there. Like with this series, every book, like once you start getting in the groove of reading, it goes by a lot quicker. So I'm not too worried about finishing this tonight unless I just get really tired out of nowhere. Because right now I'm like wide awake. But we'll see. And if not, I'll finish in the morning. Okay, so chapter 30. Yes, yes, yes. The motel scene. Love. The following chapter. I'm so upset. Obviously, this is a flashback that I've been waiting for, but I'm not happy. Like, it went exactly how I expected, but I'm not happy. At this point, I have about, math, 80 pages left. So, yeah, definitely going to finish tonight. Because of that chapter, I'm having issues. My rankings that I'm wanting to do of, like, characters, love story, like all these things, my thoughts are changing as I'm reading this, and I'm nervous to finish because I'm just not sure how everything's gonna wrap up. I think my initial thoughts of like ranking is definitely different. I hate to admit it, but I have to stop. For the night, I'm too tired. I've like caught myself falling asleep like 3 times now just as I'm staring at the page. I'm doing the whole thing where I'm like reading with one eye. This isn't working. I'm on chapter 34 at the start of it. So I have I literally only have 60 pages left. So obviously in the morning that won't take me long. And then I will be finished. So close. Tomorrow. See you in the morning. Good morning. I'm on chapter 40 and I'm mad. I'm so annoyed at this character right now. Why in the world? I'm mad. I'm literally about to fight her. The audacity? I wrote a hate comment. What? No. 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 I'm sorry, like you can't even see me. I'm not kidding. I have 22 pages left and I'm so like I would DNF this right now because I'm that mad. This like bonus chapter is making me want to sob. Ugh, I love everyone so much. Very last page ever like of the bonus chapter. Okay. I love them. I love them so much. I'm so glad that we wrapped up the book this way. I was kind of curious, like, since it was the last one in the series, like how the love stories would end for the rest of the like family members and everything. So this was like the perfect way to end this. So I will like kind of gather my final thoughts of this book and do a spoiler-free review like attached to the end of this reading vlog. This is my least favorite in the series. let's discuss. This is the series finale to the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and it follows Dusty and Cam. I will go ahead and say that I did only rank this about a 3.5-ish. I was having trouble ranking just because I loved Dusty, and I couldn't stand Cam. And I feel so bad about that. I feel like her story has been hyped up throughout the series. We've heard a lot about her since she is Riley's mother and co-parents with Gus. But when we got down to her story, I just was not meshing with her at all. I felt as though compared to Dusty, her love for him wasn't as much there and present. While I felt bad for parts of her upbringing and backstory, I just felt like throughout the book there really wasn't a whole lot of growth from that. And I don't think she showed as much growth as some of the other FMCs throughout the series. Their relationship just wasn't as believable like present time for me as much as it was obviously when they were teenagers, and a lot changes within 15 years obviously, and I think a lot of it was just like romanticized. It was stuck on the what ifs, and I'm just not crazy about them together. Personally, I feel like Dusty deserved better. And as this being the last book in the series, I just felt as though we didn't get a lot of answers or like wrap up for other stories and things that are happening on Rebel Blue Ranch, which obviously as the series was going on, we were very much invested on the little projects going around the ranch, and I just felt like we didn't get a whole lot of wrap up on those. And throughout the series, I have been annotating these, and this one, I just got to a point where I almost wanted to stop annotating because I wasn't enjoying it as much, or towards the end, I was telling my friend I had 20 pages left, and I was close to DNFing, and I had 20 pages left because I just could not stand what was happening. I did, however, enjoy moments that were incorporating the other characters that we've known and grown to love so much already, with her relationship with like Ada and Wes showing up. I love them to death. And then obviously her relationship between like Riley and Gus and that family dynamic was really sweet to see. I was just unfortunately left with wanting more. And I hate to say that because I've loved like visiting Meadowlark with this series and getting to know these characters and this family that has just been like very much home for a lot of us. I know it's not the last time that we will see Rebel Blue Ranch. I know there's like novellas that are in the works and we will get our TV series. But yeah, unfortunately, this is my least favorite in the series. So if you did read this already, let me know like your thoughts on Cam and their relationship, if you felt the same or if you ranked it a little higher than I did.